What up, everybody? It's your boy Avell did it back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and you're checking me out for the first time, however you got here was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you could hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Cool. Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like button, that subscribe button, sharing the content. I truly appreciate it. So, to y'all, I like to say every time, thank you. I truly appreciate it every time. All right. Who we got up right now? We got that boy Aaron the Plumber and Wack100 and Adam 22 up right now.
What?
Yeah. So, if you guys been watching my channel, you seen I did a video a few days ago on Aaron the Plumber calling the police on Wack100.
What?
Yeah, so the story went, if you didn't know, I'll quickly get you caught up, where Aaron the Plumber was threatened by Wack100 over the phone, which it was recorded. So he claims all these months later that he called the police, he's been in contact with them, and there's a warrant out for Wack's arrest. So this is Wack100's rebuttal to what Aaron the Plumber had to say a couple days ago on his live. So let's get into it.
He is a father.
Yeah.
You know.
He got kids, Adam. He got kids.
Who was that saying? Oh,
That was
yeah,
Rainwater.
Yeah, Rainwater. Yes,
Adam, he
know,
got
bro.
kids.
I don't know. You know, because it's like you can't, and then you got little weirdos that's like, I'm gonna pay you to call the police. Ooh. The people we didn't put on mute. What? You know what we talking about. The mutes. The muted couple. I don't even say their name, right?
Oh, yeah.
But I let them do their thing and do what they do and all that, because I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Okay. What Wack is talking about is Loose Cannon and Sharice. And what I think he's referring to is he's saying that they paid Aaron the Plumber to say what he said about Wack and calling the police or whatever he did. So he's insinuating that this was a stunt that was pulled by Loose Cannon and Sharice, where they actually paid the plumber to say what he said. Let's continue.
That hard drive, I picked that up tonight.
So okay, I think we have the loose cannon or the Aaron the Plumber conversation. Which, by the way, people want to know now. People are taking it serious. They're like, "Oh, Wack's about to have a murder charge."
Man, I ain't killed nobody.
Aaron said the detectives just texted me. I'm like, I don't feel like they're texting you. I feel like
whatever you
that's
gonna
not
do,
how
we
this
gonna
goes.
do, bro. What I'm not gonna do is lose no sleep over it. I contact my legal, whatever it is. But I got all my text messages too. You trying to extort me? You telling me you got to get paid? And since the troll conversation, us doing business is all in my phone.
So Aaron the
it's
Plumber,
actually up on my Instagram right now.
Aaron the Plumber has found a very clever way to duck the 4 extra fade. Because the clip I saw of him, he said, "Yeah, you the 4 extra fight. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that, but we can't do it if in any way it's going to benefit No Jumper." So if 4 extra only does content on his own channel, then I will fight him. Aaron, use a bitch. Because you already know that 4 extra is signed to the big boss man, and anything that he does content-wise is with me. That's you ducking him because you know 4 extra is going to piece your ass up.
Check this out.
See, I don't like that. I'm the boss man. Basically, he's saying what he's saying is when 4 extra gets out, he's in a 360 deal. That's pretty much what a 360 is. Whatever he does, Adam gets a piece of it. I mean, it was smart by Adam to actually sign somebody he likes, but a 360, come on, man. You already paying these people peanuts up there. So to give them a 360, I can understand, you guys collaborating of where he puts his content, but to get half of what he does and you his boss man, and When are we gonna get a white on white fight? When we gonna get you setting up Lush to fight somebody? You know, we never get him setting up Lush or what's his brother-in-law name or any of these guys. Why it's always gotta be two niggas? I was like, dang. Let's continue.
On some real shit, dude ain't 4Xers. Respectfully, this is where you gotta start doing shit differently.
Why?
Because we know how nephew is. Nephew,
Extras.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
And extras gonna pop his shit, right?
Yeah.
Bro, kill all that 4Extra shit.
Why?
Because when bro come home, I don't need nephew popping his shit and then dude talking about, oh, he threatened me. Leave that shit
He's not
alone.
even on probation anymore once he gets home.
It don't matter.
He might be
bro.
coming home today.
It doesn't matter. So if you like understand it, no jumper. When it come to nephew, keep him out of that. It's obvious you got a dude that'll go from what we doing in podcast land to, oh, you threatened me. You know what I'm saying?
You think that I should?
Okay. I don't think Wack really has a point with that. How many creators online we seen threaten to call the police, and people still do content with them? They still do content. Actually saying you gonna call the police is part of the content now. You got Charleston White. He quick to say he'll call the police. You just did content with him, and you know for a fact he'll call the police. We know 6ix9ine will call the police. We know there's another one I'm thinking of. I can't think of right now. But saying to not do content with somebody because they'll call the police, to me, is not a valid reason to not, make any money with them. I'm just saying. But let's continue.
Keep 4Extra out of the content because he is the kind of guy who realistically might do something physical.
No,
we don't have to worry about that. This is influencer.
No, you ain't got to worry about it, bro. And
when is 4Extra's going to run into Aaron the Plumber?
This is the part where they say, right, you a culture vulture right now.
Because I want to pit two boxers, aspiring boxers against each other.
Okay, this is what you do. Until you generate paperwork, and on this paperwork, it's stipulated that it's going to be podcast trolling, and this is just in the front of podcast land. Leave dude alone because he's playing a different game. He's playing a different game.
This is the dumb shit that people try to do.
I'm concerned about 4Extras.
Let's talk about it.
He's the only one that's done this.
This is the dumb shit people do. And Aaron the Plumber, this is how he started first coming at me, is that you got two dudes building up their identities.
Say it again. He did what? First, I didn't even know who he was.
Listen. Aaron and
told me he was going to have 100 Bloods, Mexicans, and Crips pull up
influencers within this content space, both trying to make names for themselves, and both have gone super viral for talking about their willingness to fight people, their ability to...
Hey, one thing, whenever you get into it with Wack, the first thing he gonna say is, he ain't never heard of you. Well, he had to heard of you for him to do his investigation to find out who you are. So whether his team told him or whatever, he's heard of you. He just don't know you, So, but he's heard of everybody. He's like, I don't know him. I've never heard of this guy. That's his first line he say whenever he's into it with somebody. I don't even know this guy. We know you don't know him, but you've heard of this dude. Let's continue.
Whoop somebody's ass.
4X's already got a name.
I get labeled a motherfucking culture vulture because I want to help create a scenario in which two dudes who claim to be aspiring boxers
are you not hearing what I'm saying?
In a boxing match.
Are you not hearing what I'm saying?
That makes me a culture vulture. I want you to defend that because that is the absolute dumbest argument I've ever heard in my entire life.
For the black guy.
How is it looking out for them? Getting them an opportunity to make money by fighting each other inside a ring?
Let's me and you give him the money.
Why would we give them money? The only idea is that they're going to fight and it's going to make money.
Okay, check this out. 4X to get out here, he's going to talk his shit.
Yes.
Right? As he should.
He's a content creator.
Dude, right? This what he first sent me, bro. I didn't even know this motherfucker.
Big bro, we waiting on you to tell us what time it is. If he ain't gonna fade, then we gonna get active. I got N-words mad as from everywhere, ready to step behind me. Bloods, Chris, Pyros, even Mexicans. I want my fade, but if I can't get it, somebody got to pay for that shit. Respectfully, we ain't going on for N-words. Who was following? I need that.
I never
Why
said
are
I
you
felt
taking this
threatened.
dude serious?
No, I didn't.
What has Aaron the Plumber done to anybody ever besides get shot and told?
No, you're missing what I'm saying.
He got spit on. He didn't do anything.
I didn't take him serious. So you know what I did? I trolled him back. And you know what he did? Oh, I'm in fear of my life. Man, get the...
All right. Well, this is where Wack is kind of misconstruing what he means by trolling. When you trolling, you're not involving words like turn your mom's TV off. That's not trolling. That's taking it somewhere else. Now, if you want to talk about how ugly he is, you had sex with his wife, all of that, whatever. But when I heard it, it didn't sound like a troll to me. It sounded like a straight up threat that I would have took serious. I would have took it serious, because you just go from this to my mom, to my mother and my family. I would have took it serious. He should have immediately handled that situation. But he let Wack go on a lot of places and say, oh, I was just trolling like he was trolling me. But he never trolled and said he was going to do something to your mother. He never brought your kids and wife into it. He was talking about something totally different. So for you to threaten his mom, I took that as a threat. I didn't take that as a troll. That's just my opinion. Let's continue.
Bro, leave nephew out there.
Why do we care if he's in fear of his life?
Huh?
What's he going to go tell the cops, hey, I'm in fear of my life?
Bro, listen.
If you haven't made any direct threats to him, then what the fuck are you worried about?
Listen to me.
He did.
Listen to me, bro. Leave nephew out of that. Like, it ain't that serious.
So you really think he's that dangerous, huh?
No, I really think he's playing a dangerous game.
What's the game? We're not going to see him, and if we do see him, we're going to be moving appropriately, right? What is he going to do?
What are you talking about, bro? In our motherfucking world, 4X's got a fucking criminal history, bro. It ain't worth it. We find him somebody else to box, bro. That's it. Or we just give him the money.
Who cares? If he, why is he not a good fight?
I care.
So why is Aaron not a good fight for 4X's? On a celebrity boxing card.
If you get the paperwork signed off that no matter what troll 4X's come with, he can't call law enforcement, cool. If you can't get that, leave nephew out of that shit.
What is he going to call law enforcement and say?
Hey, bro, let's move on. You ain't getting it.
No, I'm asking you to make a coherent argument.
It ain't worth the risk.
What is the risk?
It ain't worth the risk, bro.
What's the risk?
It's not.
Why is there a risk?
It is a risk.
What's the risk?
Because you dealing with
dudes who are never going to see each other.
You're dealing with somebody that'll play with you, right? And you be like, all right, control it. But you come back at him your way, right? And now I'm in fear of my life. Leave that dude alone, bro.
You act like a dude saying he's in fear of his life is this terrible consequence.
It is.
Why?
It is. And I'm going to move on to the next topic.
You can say whatever you want about being in fear of your life.
Okay. Listen, it ain't worth nephew taking that risk.
Now, if 4X's is on probation, yeah, maybe it's a little bit worse.
It don't matter, nigga. He's an ex-con.
Who cares?
Probation or not, I care. His homies care.
So if someone without evidence says, without evidence says, I'm in fear of my life,
what the fuck you mean?
and
who
there
cares?
isn't a
Niggas,
video of 4X's saying, I am going to kill you, then who gives a fuck?
We do. We don't need him doing it.
The courts are not going to say, hey, 4X's, we're throwing you back in jail because this guy's scared of you.
Bullshit.
Why would they do that? On what legal basis would they do that?
Bro, you know how stupid you sound right now?
Explain it for me.
Unless you get that with the dude like this dude, you need him to sign off on it. Because he know we trolling. He know what he said to me. I didn't say nothing. I'm like, okay, this mother talking about he gonna have 100 Crips bloods pull up, he gonna get active. I didn't say, oh my God, I'm in fear of my life. I trolled his ass back.
Yeah, well, I keep saying I trolled him back, but trolling back is not telling somebody that you'll have their mother unalived. That's not trolling to me. You know, when you start telling people, you know, and Wack already knows his reputation. So when you tell somebody you'll have his mom gone, he's supposed to take that serious. For real. And he trying to downplay it now because he didn't know that the people was going to take that serious. And I know he's seen it online. And now he just trying to clean it up. Let's continue.
right? Talk crazy back.
And this is the thing about 4Xers. You've seen him talk about ops a million times on this platform, and never, he doesn't even say their names. He doesn't say, I'm going to shoot you. He doesn't say, I'm going to kill you.
Don't matter.
He's very restrained in the way he talks about it. It's one of the things that he is best at.
Look, the facts that you saying, who cares? And he ain't on probation or parole. It's crazy.
So right there, Wack is kind of right, you know, but I think Wack is pushing it more for his own agenda than thinking about the well-being of 4Xers. Just like with Loose Cannon and Sharice, once he was done with them, he called and asked a favor from academics to not have them on his platform anymore. Of course, they're not on the No Jumper platform. So anytime Wack comes in these situations, he tries to he tries to minimize their exposure and stop their bag pretty much. So there it is. I want to know what y'all think down below though. Do you guys think that Aaron the plumber is wrong for calling the police because his mother's life was threatened? I want to know what y'all think down below. That's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And y'all already know I'm gonna be back with some more reaction videos, some more news. So I'm definitely gonna catch y'all on the next one. All right? Peace.